So you're probably using GitHub Copilot for auto-completions, maybe even for its basic chat features. But what if I told you that you're only scratching the surface of its power? There's a game-changing feature that most developers haven't tapped into yet: building your own custom AI agents. Think of them as specialized teammates who understand your specific workflow, your team's coding standards, and even your project's architecture. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to create these custom agents from scratch right within VS Code. We aren't just talking about a smarter chat, we are talking about building reusable, consistent helpers that can automate complex tasks, enforce coding standards, and seriously speed up your development process. By the end of this, you'll have mastered one of Copilot's most powerful new features. So, what exactly is a custom agent? In simple terms, it's a specialized persona for GitHub Copilot that you get to define. Instead of feeding Copilot the same long, detailed instructions every time you want it to do a specific task, you create an agent once and it will follow those instructions perfectly every single time. These agents are defined in simple markdown files, which usually end with .md. Inside this file, you give the agent a name, a description of what it does, and a set of instructions for how it should behave. It's important to note that this is an evolving feature, so the exact implementation details might change with time and upgrade, but the core concept is here to stay. So, why is this so useful? It really comes down to three things: consistency, speed, and specialization. First up, consistency. Imagine you have a specific format for writing unit tests or documenting code. You can create a test writer or a doc generator agent that enforces those rules every single time, making sure everyone on your team is on the same page. Second, speed. You save a massive amount of time by not having to retype complex prompts. Instead of writing a 5-paragraph essay to get Copilot to review code for security flaws, you can just call on your security review agent. And third, specialization. You can create highly focused agents for very specific jobs. For example, a bug fix agent that always explains the root cause of an issue before suggesting a fix. Or a refactoring helper that only focuses on improving code structure without changing what it does. These specialized agents turn Copilot from a general purpose assistant into a team of expert collaborators. Alright, let's get our hands dirty and build our first custom agent directly inside Visual Studio Code. It's surprisingly easy. First, you need to have the GitHub Copilot chat extension installed and be signed in. With that ready, the next step is to create the agent file. Visual Studio Code provides 4 distinct pathways to launch the agent creation wizard, depending on your preferred workflow. Method 1, the direct action command, fastest. Click into your Copilot chat panel, type /create-agent and hit enter. This completely bypasses the settings menus and instantly boots up the initialization wizard to scaffold your new agent file. Method 2, the dashboard shortcut. Type /agents in the Copilot chat input box. This opens your centralized custom agents management dashboard. From there, simply click the create new custom agent button. Method 3, the chat UI dropdown. Look at the very bottom of your Copilot chat panel, right next to the prompt text arrow. Click the active mode /agent dropdown menu, which usually says agent or plan. Scroll to the bottom of the list and select configure custom agents. Method 4, the command palette. Press Ctrl plus Shift plus P on Windows or Command plus Shift plus P on Mac to open the VS Code command palette. Type custom agent and select either chat new custom agent to build one instantly or chat open customizations to launch the dashboard. When you select this, then on next step, VS Code will ask where to save the agent. You have two main choices. You can save it at the workspace level, meaning the agent will only be available for the current project. This is perfect for repo specific tasks and the file will be placed in a .github/copilot folder. This ties the agent directly to the repository, meaning it's only active when that project is open. You can commit this file to Git so your entire engineering team shares the same agent. Or you can save it at the user level, making the agent available across all of your projects. This is saved in your global configuration directory, typically /config/github-copilot/ on macOS or .github/agents on Windows. This agent follows you everywhere, across every single repository you open on your local machine. For our first agent, let's stick with the workspace level. VS Code will then generate a template agent.md file for you. This file uses a markdown structure with a YAML front matter block at the top that acts as your agent's DNA. It looks something like this. Name, my first agent. Description, a brief description of what this agent does. Instructions, you are a helpful AI assistant. Your instructions go here. Be as specific as you want. If you are not aware of YAML and Markdown formatting, do let me know in the comments. I will create a dedicated video on the topic. For now, let's build a simple practical agent. We'll create a code explainer whose job is to explain code in simple, easy to understand language. Let's fill out the template. For the name, we'll use code explainer. For the description, let's write explains code snippets in simple, beginner friendly language. Now for the most important part, the instructions. This is where you define the agent's personality and rules. For our code explainer, we'll write, you are a code explainer agent. Your primary goal is to help beginners understand code. When a user gives you a piece of code, you must follow these rules. 1. Start with a high-level summary of what the code does in 1 or 2 sentences. 2. Provide a line-by-line explanation of the code. 3. Avoid technical jargon. If you must use a technical term, define it immediately in simple terms. 4. Conclude with a brief explanation of the expected output or result. 5. Your tone should always be encouraging and patient. Once you've written the instructions, just save the file. That's it. You've created your first custom agent. To use it, open the Copilot chat panel. In the chat input, just type the @ and you'll see a list of available agents, including @workspace. Selecting that will show you your code explainer. Choose it, paste in some code and ask it to explain this. You'll see it follow your instructions perfectly. While creating agents in VS Code is convenient, you're not limited to it. Because these agents are just plain text MD files, you can create, edit, and manage them however you like. For instance, you can simply create a new MD file inside your projects/github/copilot directory using any code editor. As long as you follow the name, description, and instructions format, Copilot will recognize it as an agent. This approach has some real benefits. You can check your agents into version control with Git just like the rest of your code. This means your entire team can share, use, and collaborate on improving the same set of agents, ensuring everyone has access to the same powerful tools. When a new person joins the team, they just pull the repo and immediately have access to the documentation agent or the API test helper. It also means you can build a personal library of go-to agents and easily copy them into new projects. This file-based approach makes agents portable, shareable, and easy to back up. Now that you know how to create agents, let's talk about where you can go from here. The real magic happens when you build agents for more advanced, team-based workflows. Imagine creating a team code reviewer agent that's preloaded with your company's specific coding standards, or a migration assistant designed to help upgrade a framework version, already aware of all the common breaking changes. You could even build a release note generator that scans recent commits and drafts notes in your team's preferred format. As you start building, here are a few best practices to keep in mind. 1. Keep it focused. Don't try to build one god agent that does everything. An agent that does one thing really well is far more reliable and useful than one that tries to do 10 things poorly. 2. Be specific. Vague instructions lead to vague results. Be clear and direct in your instructions. If an agent's behavior isn't quite right, providing examples in the instructions can help steer it. 3. Iterate and refine. Your first version probably won't be perfect. Test your agent on real tasks, see how it behaves, and then go back and tweak the instructions. Treat your agent files like code, something you should iterate on and improve over time. Today we've explored one of GitHub Copilot's most transformative features. You've learned what custom agents are, why they are so powerful, and how to build them from scratch. We've gone from the basic concepts to building practical, specialized AI teammates like the code explainer. But this is just the beginning. By creating agents tailored to your unique needs, you can automate away the boring stuff, enforce quality standards, and unlock a whole new level of productivity for you and your team. Now it's your turn. Go ahead and build your first agent. Experiment with different instructions, refine its behavior, and see how it can transform your workflow. The best way to learn is by building and iterating. Don't wait until you've learned everything before you start. Learn while implementing. Every experiment, improvement, and even every mistake will teach you something valuable and accelerate your learning far more than endless preparation. If you run into any challenges while creating your agent, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. I'll personally help you troubleshoot and get things working. And if you have any questions about GitHub Copilot agents, agent configuration, prompts, best practices, or anything covered in this tutorial, feel free to ask in the comments as well. I'm always happy to help and will do my best to answer every question. Since this is an actively evolving feature, make sure to keep an eye on the official GitHub Copilot documentation or my upcoming videos to stay updated with the latest capabilities, improvements, best practices, and real-world use cases. If you found this guide helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on mastering your development tools. And definitely stick around because in our next video, we are taking this a step further. We'll explore how to give agents access to custom tools and external APIs, opening up a whole new world of automation possibilities. You won't want to miss it. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Happy building, and I can't wait to see what amazing agents you create.